If your iPhone screen 11 is broken, this video will help you with little as less than $20 to get the screen replaced. Alright, so the first thing I need to do is to remove the two screws here right next to the charging port, and I'll be using a Pentaloop P2 0.8, a little star shape, to remove the two screws. If you're not sure where to buy the replacement screen, I'll link it down in the description below, or direct you to either Amazon or eBay where you can find the screen replacement and the tools. And again, with little as less than $20, I can get this phone screen repair. Alright, the next step is to get the metal prying tool to get in between the screen and the iPhone. So that the iPhone 11, they do have this adhesive, that the adhesive is protecting the dust or any water getting into the phone. But to remove the screen, we need to cut the adhesive by using the metal prying tool, so which is why I'm doing it right now. Just gonna run it all along the side of the screen. And open up the screen, the phone screen, to your right and hold it at 90-degree angle. At this point, I'll be using a Pry screwdriver. This is a little Y shape, 0.6. Remove the 3 screws here. And there should be another screw right underneath that cable. Once you remove that screw, all 3 screws, this L-shaped bracket should just come right off. Once the thing is off, go ahead and disconnect the battery. This is the battery connector. Once the battery is disconnected, we're going to work on the screen bracket, which is right here. Using the same screwdriver, the Y shape or the tri-shaped screw, once all the screws are removed, let's remove the bracket and disconnect the LCD screen flex cable, 2 of them. I'll be using a plastic prying tool. And here is the proximity sensor, the ear speaker for the front, follow along with the cable, and that is the connector that we need to disconnect. Once the connector is disconnected, remove the entire screen, and the next step is to transfer the proximity sensor to the new screen replacement. So first we need to peel off the plastic. We do not need that plastic there, and remove this little rubber. So let's remove the screw. There are 3 Phillips screw, 1, 2, and 3. And here on the top left corner is the Pry screwdriver. Okay, the screw has missing, so I can't do that for you. I'm just going to jump right into the Phillips screw here. They should have what we call like a grounding sensor right here. There's a little clipper that clips onto the bracket. It seems like it's already missing, but if there is one, you just have to lift it up using a tweezer to remove that. But for my case, I am going to remove entirely, going right underneath that flex cable to get it right out. So I go underneath and then remove it from the bracket. transfer the proximity sensor to the new screen. If you still have that grounding piece right there, so just re-ground it again by clipping it back in, and then close it down with the screw here. While holding it down, you want to put that screw here on the top left corner if you still have that, and then the 3 Phillips screws. Once it is done, let's reconnect the flex cable. Yeah, just like Lego, you need to position them in the right place and gently press it down. It does not take a lot of pressure to push it down. You just need to align on top of the connector nicely and gently press it down. Once it's pressed down, do not forget the battery. And let's reconnect the battery here. So let's finish up with all the screws here. Okay, once those are all done, remember the L-shaped bracket would have to realign them back together underneath that flex cable. And last screw here right on the side of it. So let me go ahead and get it installed. Okay, when it's all done, here you need to align with the top. Make sure the top gets into it first because there's a metal bracket, there are 3 of them. So get it all the way to the top. Align it, holding it down, and press on the side to crunch it all the way down. Once it is done, turn on the phone by pressing down the power button, and the Apple logo comes on. And get ready to install the final 2 screws here. Okay, once that is done, let's take a look. And Test all the numbers. Everything looks fine and it's working. Hopefully this video helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye now.